It's going to tell us about summer grilling tips and the 25th anniversary of Vidalia onions. I'm a big onion fan. I love onions. Chef Michael Schwartz is a James Beard award-winning chef. He's the face of the South Florida restaurant industry, and he's got a few cookbooks that he's going to tell us about. All in 10 minutes. Good morning, Chef Michael Schwartz. Good morning, sir. What an honor. Thank you for being on.
Whoa.
What'd I do?
That's a lot of stuff.
That's
man.
a lot of stuff. Is it all true? I mean, I'm reading here. Do I have it right? Mike, are you there? Michael?
Chef Michael?
Where'd he go?
I don't know.
He disappeared.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I wonder what happened to him.
I don't know. Do we have a number?
Oh, well,
Call him
yes.
back?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Did I say something wrong, maybe?
I don't think
I
so.
they hung up. I hung up. He hung up on me, maybe. Could be, right? And well, so, while you're doing that, I'll try and get his picture on here. What I said something wrong? Oh, you never know. You never know, Robin, right? You never know if you got something right or wrong. Robin's trying to get him on the phone. We'll get him on the phone. He was going to tell us about grilling. I'm not. I don't. What do I know about grilling? You put the charcoal. You put the lime in the coconut. You mix them both together. Put the lime in the coconut. Then you feel better. Oh, thank God it's Friday, right? Come on, I'm waiting for the light to turn on, and then I'm going to connect to him.
Hi, this is Rob.
All right, so Chef Michael Schwartz, hopefully we'll get it back on the air with us here. I can't wait if Robin tells me that I said something inappropriate. What could I have possibly said? A James Beard award-winning chef? Is he coming on?
He's coming on.
He's coming on? All right, so as soon as she connects us, this is why we love live radio. This is why you listen to live radio, so you can hear this kind of stuff. That's what I always did when I was listening. Now that I'm on it, I don't get to listen much. One day I'll retire, and I'll be listening to radio more than I'm talking on the radio. Nothing yet, huh? No? Did I say something wrong? Was it something I said?
No.
No? You sure? What is that? There's a couple of restaurants that give away bread. I think bread, doesn't bread ruin your whole meal? I think so.
Yeah.
Bread is delicious, but then you eat it and then you're not hungry, right? It's better. Food is better when you're hungry. Way better.
Okay, thank you.
Is he coming on?
Yeah, there he is.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Was it something I said, Chef Michael? Was it something I said? Did you hang up? Good morning, Chef. Oh my gosh. Oh, hello.
He's coming.
Chef.
Are you there?
Oh my gosh, yes. Well, that's live radio for you. Good morning. Thank you for being on the air. I was thinking I said something inappropriate.
I was just going to say, I thought maybe I said something inappropriate. I'm happy to be back.
Do you know what?
Reunited.
All right, so we have like 8 minutes now. We're going to talk about grilling, but you know what I said while we were waiting for you to come back? I think that serving bread at a restaurant before a meal ruins the meal because then you're not hungry anymore.
And I'm with you. And it's a battle that I've had with my kids, forever. We sit down, they bring the bread, it's on. So we just wave it off now. I'm like, no bread.
Doesn't
But I love bread.
I love it too. I love bread, but see, that's what I think. Someday, just go into the restaurant just for the bread because there's some really beautiful breads out there, right?
I don't know about that.
Just
How
like
about grilled bread?
Yeah, with Vidalia onions.
All right, I know you want to get on topic. So does Robin. Okay, let me tell you about the Vidalia onions. I am a big onion fan, so I can't wait to hear what you have to tell us. And I know Vidalias are very, very good because we get them here. Of course, we're in Florida. We're in Florida with you.
Well, here's the deal. Yeah, you're close. You're right there. You're right on the border.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the deal for me. I mean, favorite ingredient of the moment, really all the time as a chef. Favorite vegetable, onion, particularly the Vidalia. So you said they're celebrating 25 years of the proper trademark of Vidalia onions, but those guys have been growing them for close to a century, right? 80 plus years.
I would think, yeah.
And I think for me, what makes it special is it's at its peak of freshness. And I'd made a reputation in my career of really keying in on ingredients when they're most available or abundant or in season and just using the hell out of them, to be honest with you, and using them in just a ton of stuff.
Oh, really?
So the thing that I love about that onion is that it's sweet. It's not hot. Sometimes you buy an onion And onions get taken for granted. I mean, let's face it. You go in a store, you grab an onion. It's in every recipe, but it's never really sort of called out. So what I like to do during Vidalia onion season, right, April through August, is use it in a way that celebrates that ingredient, right? And so I always, in creating a dish, I pick an ingredient and I build a dish around it and try not to overcomplicate it. You know, so for instance, for a grilled component, right, for a complement or a salad that I would serve with something grilled like chicken, you could make an apple salad, right? Shaved apples, and you would put a little bit of onion and maybe some sliced almonds and herbs and make a cider vinaigrette, right? I would say that would be an onion salad with a little bit of apple. Literally. Mostly onion. It's sweet, it's crunchy, it's bright, it's vibrant.
Oh, really?
That
sounds good, actually.
Lemon. Yeah, so there's lots of tricks and tips and.
All right, I have a thought about onions in general, and I want to hear your feedback on this because I could be wrong. I don't know anything. All right, my thought is that when you use an onion, do not put it in a baggie and save the rest. Just throw it away because it never is as good as when you first cut it. And they're cheap enough that you can afford to do that.
Yeah, as a chef, right, I'm programmed not to want to waste anything, and so. I could dig that. I could dig it. I mean, for me, we cook a lot at home. If I cut an onion and use half and put the other half, chances are the next day I'm in it. But that's cool. I could appreciate your.
It just seems. It seems like it loses a lot of whatever it had the second day.
Yeah, it could. A little bit of the moisture content could go out. Depends what you're going to do with it ultimately.
Yeah.
Usually if you cut it back and peel a layer off, I think you're good to go, though. That'd be my tip.
The grilled onions are good, too, though.
They're delicious.
Yeah, that's the best.
I'm making this stuff up. Yeah. So for grilling, for me, I live in Miami, right? And so it's always grilling season, and the seasons are sort of upside down. But for everyone else, summer grilling, 4th of July is coming, right?
Right.
For me, if you're gonna light the grill, use the grill and put everything on the grill. So we grill protein, but we also grill vegetables. My daughter's a vegetarian. I grilled tofu. We grill lots of onions. I grill salad. Light the grill, use the grill.
I'm going to do that. Yeah,
charcoal,
I like that.
Wood, doesn't matter.
And
put everything on the grill. Except, go ahead.
But you even say you can use onions in desserts.
Yeah, here's one thing. You could use onions in dessert, and I think particularly Vidalia onions because they're so sweet, right? But one thing that I do that's sort of dessert-like, and it's my favorite trick. So if you cook with charcoal, which I like to do, cook your meal, and at the end, when you're done, push the charcoal together. The starting to die down, all the ash, and put a whole onion in there or two. Right? Let it sit in there, and it's going to start to caramelize. It's going to burn on the outside. Leave it in there for half an hour, 45 minutes. You're done cooking anyway. You're eating dinner. You're entertaining. You're having fun with the family. Go back, grab the onion, wrap it in foil, let it sit until it's cool. Open that up, peel it back, and it's sort of this custardy, soft onion stuff that you could either hand chop or puree. And speaking of dessert, I mean, you could literally puree that with a little bit of sugar and egg,
oh, really?
A little bit of cream, and that's an egg custard. That's an onion custard, literally.
Wow!
I'm gonna try that.
Wow, that sounds good. Is that and you cook? Is that?
What I would do. I mean, I don't have a sweet tooth, but I would puree that. I would add some herbs and maybe a squeeze of lemon, lots of olive oil, and I would use that as a condiment, like a spread on some grilled fish. I'm always thinking of the next meal. So I'm always like hoarding condiments in the fridge and things that I make. A lot of times using leftovers. This wouldn't technically be considered a leftover because you're sort of cooking it for a purpose. But yeah, lots of stuff. I like stuff.
I went to Vidalia or onion.org, and I found a lot of the stuff that would be useful for the rest of us. While we have only a few seconds left, is that the best website to recommend right now?
Yeah, I love it. I love the internet in general. You just type in, things to do with onions, and you just go down a rabbit hole. You'll be there all day looking at it. But so yeah, and for me, thegenuinekitchen.com, that's our sort of collect-all blog website where we post articles, stories, recipes, things going on in genuine land. And so I'd like to plug that website.
Okay, absolutely.
Excellent.
So it's generalkitchen.com?
Genuine.
Oh, genuine.
The Genuine Kitchen.
Oh,
yeah, I'm the genuine guy.
Gotcha. The genuine kitchen. I think I was there accidentally.
And you seem to be a great dad, too, and that's really a super plus in our eyes.
I'm all right. I don't know. If you ask my kids, they might not tell you.
That makes you a great dad.
Thank you. Thank you for being on the air with us, Chef Michael Schwartz. That was fun.
My pleasure. Enjoy the weekend.
Thank you. You
Get
too.
out there and grill.
Yes. All right. We will be right back.
Mueller is friends with former FBI Director James Comey and has hired Hillary Clinton supporters to help in the probe.
Fox Radio's Rachel Sutherland also saying he didn't tape conversations with Comey.